everyone, and welcome to downtown Glendale, where the holiday fun lives. We're so excited to have you all out here tonight for the beginning of Glendale Glitters here at beautiful Murphy Park. The holiday lights now will turn on in just a few minutes, but first we'd like to thank some public officials who are joining us here tonight. We have Mayor Jerry Wires, Vice Mayor Jamie Aldama, Councilmember Ray Malner, and Councilmember Joyce Clark. Now, the holiday lights are really just the beginning of the excitement that we have going on here for Glendale Glitters. Throughout the season, Murphy Park and downtown Glendale is going to come alive with lights, music, and spirit. The lights turn on tonight and remain on until January 9th, from 5 to 9 p.m. each evening. We encourage families to come out here, bundle up, and make those holiday memories. Not only do we have this 30-foot tree right behind me, there's also a walk-through gift box that will be perfect for your holiday photos. We're also going to have local performances throughout the season at our amphitheater just over there. And we're going to be showing a holiday favorite, The Grinch, as part of our Movies by Moonlight series. There are so many amazing things happening all season long, and we're so excited to have you here to celebrate that. So we'd like to introduce you to some of the people that are going to be making this all possible. We'll start the night by welcoming Vice Mayor Jamie Aldama to tell us about his excitement about this holiday season.
Good evening, and wow, that's pretty loud. Good evening. Thank you for being with us. This is my granddaughter, Aubrey Mendez, so she's joining me with me today for many reasons. One, because I like to wear black, and she wears festive colors, and I don't, so thank you, my love. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to downtown Glendale. Welcome to Glendale itself if you're visiting from out of the city, and thank you to all of our families. This is a great event. 30 years in the making. It's long tradition in Glendale. We have so much fun tonight and many other years before. I just thank you for being here. It's a festive time. Bring your family. Today's not the only day. Today's just the opening. So it goes through January. Come out and enjoy the lights. And please, when you're out here, visit all of our merchants and restaurants. And don't forget to visit Catlin Court just behind me. Great place to be. Come out and visit and enjoy yourself tonight. And before I let you go, I want to introduce to you an ambassador of the city of Glendale, Lorraine Zomak. She served the city of Glendale for about 20 years. She is now the president of the historical Glendale Historical Association, doing great things. She was the CEO of tourism for Glendale. She brought visitors to Glendale and helped us make Glendale what it is today. She's still an ambassador. Lorraine, thank you so much. I appreciate your relationship with the city and myself. Come and join us and say a few words.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Vice Mayor Aldama. Well, everyone, welcome to beautiful, historic downtown Glendale. Isn't it a magical night tonight? And I know you cannot wait for lots of twinkling things to happen any moment. Well, while you enjoy the twinkling lights in just a few minutes, know that it's also the perfect opportunity to check off your holiday gift list at the locally owned unique boutiques and specialty shops. You know, there are only 34 more days until Christmas. So many of the shops feature one-of-a-kind items by local makers and artisans. And you know, every year we're supposed to gain 10 pounds between now and New Year's Eve. Who's ready to get that started? And you can do that right here in downtown Glendale. We have amazing, award-winning, iconic eateries all throughout the area. And you don't want to miss the return of our Christmas in Catlin Court. As Vice Mayor Aldama mentioned, just a couple of blocks north of here, we will have it being held every Friday and Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m. Thank you. And the locally owned businesses have joined together once again to light the trees throughout the area to continue the nearly 3 decades of tradition. The initiative was led by our very own Coit and Valerie Berner, owners of Bears and More. Yes, thank you. The several block area features thousands of holiday lights, and last year Coit installed the lights on more than 130 shade trees. Well, this year he outdid himself, and now he's done 170 trees throughout Catlin Court. Yay! Well, we want to give a huge thank you to the City of Glendale and to Vice Mayor Aldama as well for lighting the right-of-way electrical, or trees would not be lit. But a huge thank you again to Coit. It took him 4 weeks, coming out every night and on the weekends to make that happen. Well, our themed activities include a life-size gingerbread house, make and take arts and crafts, artisan demonstrations, and in addition, snowman tonight, we'll have the beloved Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and many other characters roaming the area. And who is coming from the North Pole? Can you guess who would be coming from the North Pole? You're right, Santa Claus. You were so right. He will make his annual visit to the historic area. You can visit with Santa Claus at his North Pole Village located at 58th Drive in Palmyra. He'll be there every Friday and Saturday night starting at 6. And an important part of our Christmas in Catlin Court is the annual Patriotic Community Tree, which honors our military. The tree is adorned with ornaments featuring names of our hometown heroes. And if you have a hero that you would like to make an ornament for, just come see us and pop over to Bears and More. But on behalf of all the area businesses and the historic Downtown Glendale Merchants Association, and a huge thank you to Vice Mayor Aldama. We truly appreciate you. We appreciate your support of locally owned businesses, and we wish you a wonderful, happy holiday season. Thank you.
Thank you, Lorraine. Thank you for your continued advocacy for downtown and all of our merchants. Keep up the great work, and I will turn it back over to our staff. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Lorraine. Now, as you've heard, there is clearly so much happening with Glendale Glitters that we're going to fill up your family calendars. Links to everything that we're sharing tonight can be found on our website, glendaleaz.com/Glendale Glitters. And of course, the holiday season would not be complete without what we have to share with you next. So I'd like to welcome Mayor Jerry Wires to tell you about some of the exciting things that he's brought to our community.
Okay, I was wanting to make sure this thing's working. It's working, good. Okay, so before I get going, I want to ask a couple questions for the kids. Not the adults, just the kids. So kids, work your way up to the front of the crowds real quick. I need kids to tell me, come on, don't be bashful, kids. So I need the kids to tell me, how many reindeer did Santa Claus have? Do you know? How many reindeer did Santa Claus have? Do you know? You said 7? Is he right? Was it 7? No, it's not right. How many reindeer? 9? Is he right? No. No, that's not right. Anybody else? How many? Wasn't 8. 11? No. No, he didn't get interest on his reindeer. 14. Okay, now we're just guessing. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to use your fingers and help me count. So there's Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, right? Everybody agree with that? And who else? And Rudolph. How many is that? No. There's one more. It was 10. We already said Rudolph. Anybody know who the 10th one was? No, it was Olive. Olive, the other reindeer. 10 reindeer, right? Y'all knew that. Okay, you guys can go back to your parents. Hey, you want to make it fun? Go back to somebody else's parents. Okay, no, don't do that. Go back to your parents. Jamie, how we doing? 1 minute away. Okay, so in 1 minute, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the lights. Channel 3 and Channel 5 is here to put that on live. So I'll try to do this really quick and I'll run over there. It's great to see everyone here tonight. I want to thank all of you for coming out to enjoy the lights and the displays here in Murphy Park. We hope you enjoy the beauty of the park. And as you heard earlier, there's several more events happening in downtown between now and Christmas. Jamie, I'm going to work my way over here and you give me the thumbs up. Jamie, come on. that side now. Okay, 10 down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know the words to this song. Okay, so I do need to tell everybody that Councilmember Tomachoff can't be here tonight. She sends her best. She is at a Rotary Club tonight meeting that's doing some Christmas stuff. You've already heard Vice Mayor Aldama. Councilmember Clark is sitting up here in the front, sitting next to Councilmember Melner. And then we have another council member that actually got stuck out of town, wasn't able to make it back. So with that said, for the first time, Glendale has a pair of Light the World giving machines. So listen up, this is important, folks. Light the World giving machines right here in Murphy Park on the south and the east sides of the library. These are vending machines, and they're here to provide an opportunity to donate to local and global charities. You can provide a special Christmas for families that may not otherwise have anything under their tree. That'll be here until after Christmas. I would invite every one of you to stop by the vending machines on the other side of the library and check them out. It's pretty cool the way they're doing that. And this isn't just in Glendale. This is across the United States. But Glendale was the first choice in the West Valley to have it here because we have some really cool people here. Everyone's invited back downtown Glendale on Sunday, December 10th. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Saturday, December 10th, to enjoy the family-friendly festivities of the hometown Christmas parade. Now, I did say Christmas parade. It's not a holiday parade. It's a Christmas parade. All right, is that okay with you guys? All right. It's going to take place between 51st and 59th Avenue, right here on Glendale Avenue. Spectators are encouraged to find their spot before the parade starts. It starts promptly at 11 o'clock. To enjoy more than 120 entries. These entries can have as much as 200 and 300 people in a single entry. It's become now the largest parade in Arizona, period, as people celebrating the very reason for the season. We have several schools, high schools, churches, service organizations, and businesses, not only from Glendale, but all around the valley. Although the parade's held here in Glendale, the event has participants and sponsors, again, not only just here in Glendale, but across the state, focused on one thing, and that's celebrating the very reason for this season. It's still time to sign up to participate. If you'd like your business, your church, your Cub Scouts, your Boy Scouts, your Girl Scouts, your Rotary Club, your Kiwanis Club, your JCs, whatever you got, if you'd like to be in the parade, there's still time to get in the parade. We charge $25 entry fee, and that entry fee goes to our local Hope for Hunger food bank. Last year, we wrote them a check for more than $30,000 to help that food bank, because that need when you're hungry, when you're a small child, you have a hard time learning if you don't have nourishment. That need's there if you're hungry year-round. It doesn't just happen between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So I'd ask all of you, if you want to be in the parade, get involved. Let's have some fun with it. As we do every year, we're also collecting non-perishable food, again, for Hope for Hunger Food Bank right here in Glendale. Boxes are available right behind you at City Hall and other locations across Glendale, and also on the day of the parade. Monetary donations are also accepted online. I sound like an ad, don't I? All the details about the parade or the food donations can be found on the parade website. Parade website is HC, that's Henry Charles, parade.org, hcparade.org. And what do you say? We already got the lights going on. I need to turn this over to who next? To you? No worries. Okay, no worries, you're up.
Right. I've got you covered, Mayor.
Right, very good.
Next up, thank you, Mayor.
I timed it up perfect.
So the mayor told you guys about some of the exciting events that we're hosting here across the season, but we have even more in store, and that's what our chief librarian, Mike Beck, is here to tell you guys about now. Come on up, Mike.
So good evening, everyone, and welcome to Murphy Park and Glendale Glitters. So it's my pleasure as your chief librarian to talk to you about a few things. You may or may not be aware, but next month the library celebrates 100 years as a city organization. And so we have all kinds of programs that'll highlight all the good things that we're doing at all 4 of our locations. So we started out over 100 years ago with 500 books in a tool shed at a lumber yard. Now we have over 110,000 square feet of library facilities, including Belmatique here, including our main library, our Foothills Library, and our newest Heroes Regional Park Library. And so come and take a look. If you don't have a library card, I would encourage you to walk over to Belmatique tonight and get a library card, because also in 2 weeks we're going to have our LibCon event. And that's where we have our pop culture, our version of Comic-Con. So we'll have over 60 exhibitors, vendors coming out. We'll have local authors, we'll have programs, crafts, and performances all here in Murphy Park. So I would encourage you to come on Saturday, December 3rd, from 1 to 6 p.m. We'll also have cosplayers where kids can come take their pictures with Star Wars characters, Marvel characters, and Disney princesses, and more. So please come on out. I would encourage you to get a library card if you haven't already. And with that, I wish each and every one of you a happy holiday season. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. And thank you to all of you for coming out here tonight. We hope you guys got a good view of exactly what we're going to be offering throughout this season, and that you'll stay around and take a look at all these gorgeous lights that are on clear display out here. Thanks again for joining us. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.